Well, you recognise him, I know, but he's definitely on view today. The top scorer in the league, and it's live. This is Old Trafford, long-time home of Manchester United. Martin Tyler here, Alan Smith sitting alongside me. Our football is from the FA Cup. We're at the quarter-final stage, coming up for you. Manchester United, and they take on Fulham.
Yeah, it's a one-off, 90 minutes, and no chance in a second leg in this tournament, so should be a really positive attitude from both sides.
The cross is long towards the back post. Well, it's cleared, but it's gone behind. It's a corner. Well, he could be the star turn in this game.
And it's the speed of this player, and it's something you can't coach, obviously. When he gets going, when he's a mind to it, he's not going to be caught.
Well, here comes the corner. And the keeper chooses to punch. Chance to put it in the box from here. Fred. Still got a bit to do, but this is promising. Oh, he's got away from him. Johansson. Looking to use the full width of the pitch in this attack. A strong player, and he shielded it well. And here's the shot. Keeper did well to reach it, but he couldn't keep it. He's taken a touch there of the defender. It will be a corner. He's put in the corner. That's a good stop from the goalkeeper. Nemanja Matic. He's cut it out. Anthony Knockout. An attack that wasn't quite that in the end. Sure. Tried the back heel. One or two options now in forward areas for them. It's not good delivery, well away from those who he's trying to find in the middle, well behind them. Sure. Nothing wrong with the... Fred! Tried to find the winning ticket in the raffle, but a couple of numbers short.
Yes, he took it early though. The manager just hoping that that miss is not going to come back to haunt them. They are creating chances, but that was a costly miss.
Terence Congola. Good work, really, to read the intention of the pass. And there's the interception. Sure. Anthony Martial. Here's Caballero. So we'll restart with a throw-in. Reed. Now Marcus Rashford. Nemanja Matic. Fred. Here's Cavallero. Trying to find the opening, which would be so crucial. Enterprising attacking play, but not quite enterprising enough. Rashford with the ball now. Able to make the interception. Saw the pass coming and got there first.
The hosts have controlled possession here so far, but I don't think the manager will be happy down there watching this performance. He would have been expecting more, the fans would, and I was. You have to feel that they will step it up sooner or later.
Johansson. Here's Cavallero. He's left him behind now. Coming into the penalty area now. Full on the frame of the goal. Read that well with the interception. Maybe the cross. Matic. Fred. Good try, off the post.
The manager just trying to get his message across down there. They weren't far off taking the lead there. They're playing pretty well.
Arta.
The fourth official has indicated
Face another 2 minutes added on by the referee. It's good work here in terms of possession. Can they find the final pass? He wants to play on the shoulder of the last defender. He's just got to get it right. It's all about timing. Very good first half. Very well matched, the two teams. You just have to... Now it's time to go again for the second 45 minutes in this quarter-final of the Emirates FA Cup.
Well, the players really went at it in the first half, and you wonder whether we're going to see some tired legs as this second half wears on.
Manchester United with the ball again. Manchester United using the full width of the pitch now. Real chance to go in front. Off the post.
So close, ready to go, weren't they, to taking the lead. Denied by the woodwork.
Very soon, and make a note of the date and the time. It's the round of 16 second leg Europa League fixture for Manchester United. They'll be hosting Roma.
Well, it was a good, exciting first leg, plenty to commend it, and I just hope in this match we get a bit more of the same.
Really strong play in the tackle. Oh, time to get the cross now. Men in the middle frustrated because that cross has gone straight behind. Alan, your view on the attempt at goal?
Well, he kept his head and composure, went for the side foot, but denied by that post.
What we've got now is an extra attacking element to the side to try and break the game open and get a goal that could be decisive. He's cut it out. Intercepted well here. We've had an hour gone here and still 30 minutes left. And they've spread it out wide here. Chance to put it in the box from here. It's an own goal.
Oh, you've got to feel for him there.
Well, it'll have to go down as an own goal, and he knows it.
Well, he just didn't react quickly enough. He was caught on his heels and should have done a lot better.
It's a frustrating way to go behind in a match when you've contributed to the opposition scoring with the own goal. Stefan Johansson. Joe Bryan. Ryan. Saw the pass and dealt with it. Arthur. Good interception. Guided through. Well, then they come, they're piling into the middle. Cleared away by the defender. Rashford opening them up with a through pass. And he scored!
I'm sure the manager will be delighted with this. Fantastic teamwork, lovely ball through.
Restarting at 2-0. And 20 minutes to go. Now they've got the ball, what are they going to do with it? Some players limbering up for the away team. Substitution in the offing. Anthony Martial. Going forward well. Now, can he cross it? Terence Congolo. Oh, he's cut that out well read. Chris Smalling. They're looking good when they attack. Saw that coming and intercepted. Here's Matic. He loves these situations, Rashford. Off he goes. Strong piece of defending and clearing. And he's seen the shot. And the goalkeeper got a touch to that. Fine save. Some movement from the Manchester United bench. There's going to be a substitution now. In goes the corner. He's made the save. Referee's pointed for a free kick here. Greenwood. The break is definitely on. Out in front of goal. Here's Andreas Pereira. Well, sitting back, it's a bit of a policy here, and letting the opposition come out. Wants to have a go. They blocked it there. Corner played in. Very good piece of work by the goalkeeper to turn that away from danger. Wan-Bissaka. Greenwood.
The referee has indicated there will be a minimum.
Maybe the counter-attack is on here. More opponents to try and beat, but they still have possession. Well, the assistant has flagged straight away for the offside.
Well, he's a quick runner, this boy, and if he just delays it for a second, you'd still get in.
There we are, the final whistle has gone, and the game is over, and it has finished at 2-0. This great cup run is going on. They've got the right result here in the quarter-final. They're into the last four.
Just a couple of questions for you. Thank you.
Well, it's a beautiful day for football. No complaints whatsoever on that front here at Old Trafford. I'm Derek Ray. I'm joined for commentary by former Arsenal fullback Lee Dixon. I'm looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It is Manchester United, and they take on Sheffield United.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. I'm just hoping we get a nice, quick tempo from the start of this game. Both teams do like to get forward. Both positive in their approach in the game, so we should be in for some entertainment.
A
wayward effort, and it's not going to help his team, Lee.
Well, wayward indeed. I think he had more time than he thought, and he just rushed it a little bit. Technique was all wrong.
This is the team Manchester United will go with. Eric Bailly starts alongside Joel Matip in central defence, and Anthony Martial is the main striker today. Anthony Martial. Manchester United throw in here. Well, here's how the lineup looks for Sheffield United. Looks as though they're going with the belt and braces approach.
Yeah, 5-3-2 or 3-5-2. The midfield will be flooded when they've got the ball. Defensively,
He must finish! Wide of the target, and he's going to be disappointed.
disappointed. Wow, it's a shocker. He should be doing a lot better than that.
A look at the table then, and for Tottenham, I think you can make a coherent case that they haven't really been playing up to par.
Well, as we get towards the pointed end of the season, they're not up there, they're not in a Champions League spot, and that is really disastrous for a club like this. They really need to improve on the pitch, the coach needs to sort it out, the players need to be accountable, that's for sure.
They've regained possession. I'm sure, Lee, the video analysis will have identified Marcus Rashford as one of the main threats they've got to deal with.
Well, basically, you've got to keep him out the box because he's got such a brilliant finishing ability that you give him half a yard, he will score. So keep him as far away from your goal as possible.
Martial in the middle. Well, the cross needed to be better than that one. Well, fairly routine for any goalkeeper. Corner given to United. Over it comes. Fisted clear. Pereira. Into the advanced position. Pereira. Bruno Fernandes. A very good tackle. Fred! Just a bit too high with that powerful effort.
Yeah, he's just leaned back, Derek. Power was there, but not the direction.
Diogo Dalot on the ball. James. Defensive efficiency personified. And Mousset with it. Berge. Lys Mousset. Berge with it. Oh, a nice looking pass. Straightforward piece of goalkeeping. And they continue to advance. And a lot of options here. Back from the byline. The opening goal. Due reward for their efforts.
Well, they've made the pressure count. They really deserve this lead. Well, you tell youngsters in that position just to hit the target. You can't score unless you do. And on this occasion he does, and he scores.
Underway once more. Manchester United have hit the front.
Number 9, Anthony Martial.
Berge. Now McBurney. Sissoko. Given away. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Pereira. Well, he was just a fraction offside then.
That's all he needs to be, a fraction, and it was so close.
Well, Manchester United on the back of what was a season of ups and downs when Ole Gunnar Solskjaer moved into the job, replacing Jose Mourinho. They went 12 league games unbeaten, but they couldn't really keep that flame burning, Lee.
Well, there's no doubt when he went into the job, he did have an effect. The bounce effect of a new manager, plus Solskjaer's a Man United man through and through. But the players' form dropped off, and some of those players have paid the price.
James. Crossing possibilities. Teammate in support. What an important piece of defending. He's driven in the corner. That effort, wayward to say the least, Lee.
Well, it's all about his body shape. Look what he's doing.
Well, they've jumped in front, Lee. That's the most important thing. Your assessment so far?
It's been a decent half for United. The coach still has some work to do at half-time, though. Ball retention has to improve a little bit in the second half if they're going to dominate. Possession could be key.
Bruno Fernandes. And the referee is going to add on 3 minutes. Can he get a try? Terrific block there. Corner kick played over. Not fantastic defending. Let's see if it helps the opposition. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Pereira. Well, that's very smart defending, and now they have the ball again. And that will do it for the first half. Plenty to consider based on what we've seen so far as the second half begins. Berge with it. Kieran Freeman. Berge. Lundstrom. And Fred winkling possession away from the opposition. You've certainly got to give this man high marks for his work up to this point, Lee.
Well, Derek, you're right. He has played well, and goals win games. He's been a joy to watch in this form. Sit back and enjoy him in the second half.
Martial, and showing fine vision. Easy meet. Marcus Rashford. Shaw. And a goal kick is the outcome. Well, we always enjoy bringing you live action on EA TV, and Premier League action coming up. It's Manchester United facing Everton.
Yeah, the fixtures come in thick and fast. Should be a good game, that. Though hopefully that's not the commentator's curse.
Matip. And don't forget, we have more Premier League action coming up for you on EA TV. Firing it towards goal. Deflected behind. Corner forthcoming. Played into the centre of the box. Fist on ball. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. And a powerful effort, but just lacking accuracy.
Yeah, narrowly wide, Derek. Decent effort. He smashed it.
Anthony Martial. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. Manchester United throw in here.
Well, that's saved by the goalkeeper. Just could have kept his team in this game. Brilliant.
And scope for the cross. Not really the ideal clearance. Bruno Fernandes. Failed to keep hold of it. Lundstrom. Sissoko. Nowhere to go, really. He's being closed down. Bruno Fernandes. On and on he goes. Robbed them. And Mousset with it. Oliver McBurney. Berger with it. Now Sissoko. Manchester United getting higher and higher up the pitch. What can they produce from this position? Team, almost what you might call a jaw-dropping save.
Oh, he's got no right to make that save. It's absolutely fantastic.
Over it comes. Fisted clear. And options in the centre. And a strong glove on the ball from the keeper. Now McBurney. Well, it was a very good-looking move, but alas, no end product.
Well, it's really loud in here right now. United almost over the line. Most of the hard work is done.
And possession lost, intercepted. Here is Fred. So close to keeping himself onside, but offside is the verdict.
Well, and that's his job, the linesman. Give those tight offside decisions and get them right.
And United will switch things around personnel-wise. Given away. And in the second half, the signs are positive. They can't relax, Lee, but they ought to be pleased.
The United players have to stay focused on not making any mistakes in order to protect this slender lead. If a bit of magic from the opposition gets them back in it, there's little you can do about that.
The electronic board has been held aloft. 2 additional minutes here. A complete miscue by the goalkeeper. Will there be a price to pay? Well, this late corner could represent their last chance to equalise. And now the delivery. One minute remaining. And the referee blows for full time.
Just a moment of your time. Thanks very much.
Well, this is the setting for our featured match today. Welcome to you. Martin Tyler here, Alan Smith sitting alongside me. With great anticipation, we're looking forward to the match coming up very shortly. We've been counting the hours, Alan, haven't we, for this one?
Yeah, real buzz around this ground. Full house, a lot of interest in it. Hope it doesn't disappoint.
This is the Portugal team for today. Anthony Lopez starts in goal. Ricardo Pereira plays with Antunes as the wide defenders. Pizzi starts alongside William Carvalho in midfield. Must take the lead here. Hasn't held it, the goalkeeper. That was a puff out your cheeks moment, and phew, got away with it.
Wonderful atmosphere in this stadium. And no wonder, because they've got the momentum. Just got to put that ball in the back of the net.
Throw in now. Now, can he cross it? Pizzi. A chance to break away now on the counter. I think the cross is on. Didn't allow the cross to come in, the defender did well. And they're going to have to restart with a throw. Here's Danilo Pereira. William Carvalho. That is a tackle and a half. They're grateful for that, to have an intervention like that and get back on the ball when they're defending so much. Bernardo Silva. Pizzi. Teammates getting out of the way because they know he can dribble it here. Ronaldo! It's a goal which really defines the way this team is playing.
Well, look at them there. They're absolutely delighted. It does take a lot of hard work, but when you get a reward like that, it's well worth it. Well, that's a poacher's goal. Maybe not his most spectacular, but an important one here.
Real pleasure for Portugal. They've got this lead. It goes out wide again. Well, they couldn't keep possession. They've given it away. Rafa. Well, he wants to run at them with the ball. It's good to see. Beautifully timed, that slide tackle. Had he got it wrong, it would have been a penalty. Spotted that well and intercepted. Chance to get the ball in the box. Very good work from the team that's still behind, but one goal away, of course, from equalising. Saved easily by Lopez this time. Portugal with a wonderful football history, of course. They did win the Euros in 2016, we've talked about that. I remember 1966 when they pushed England all the way in England for the World Cup and actually finished third. Had a fantastic campaign led by Eusebio.
Yeah, he was a huge name, wasn't he, in Portugal football? And if Ronaldo's a hero now, he was just as big a star back then.
Goes for goal! That's great defending with the block. Behic. Here's Grant. Here's a chance to just stretch the opposition with a bit of width. Good win.
The hosts can't quite get hold of the ball. They've done so well. They've got some quick...
Steered through. Aldo. Now the shot! Kept his concentration, the goalkeeper, and because of that, kept hold of the ball.
Yeah, he seems to fill the goal, this lad. He's quite an imposing keeper.
Cuts it out nicely. Down on the Portuguese bench, a bit of anxiety you sense. Being in front isn't everything, not at this stage of the game, but it's certainly better than being behind. Pizzi. Still on the lookout for that chance to open up the opposition.
Towards the near post. Pushed out by the goalkeeper, but only into a dangerous area.
I don't think he was quite sure where the goal was as he took the shot on. Here's Holland. Aaron Moy. Well, they could get the ball back here, and they have done. It's with Holland. We've got 2 added minutes. That's been signalled now. Good work, really, to read the intention of the pass.
Bernardo Silva, good defending, dealt with a decent cross.
And now they've got a corner on the attack again, the team that's leading by 1 goal.
Corner swung in.
Could whip it in from here. Intriguing and at times inspirational in this friendly fixture. At half-time, there's just a 1 goal in it.
Yeah, it's also a bit of a tactical battle at times, the two teams cancelling each other out, but...
Second half to come now, and Australia get the ball rolling.
Decent cross, but no one to benefit from it. Hit the first man with the cross.
Pizzi.
Can find some space here on the flanks. They've lost the ball in a bad area. Delivered into the box. Defender did well to get to it. Still a chance in there off the goalkeeper.
And there was danger, but he's cleared it.
Chance for a break in numbers. Defending team has done well to reposition, but they haven't got the ball.
We were talking about Portugal, Alan, and I was recalling the 1966 Portugal side with Eusebio at the fore that
Could have won, could have done better with the cross into the goalkeeper's reach. Plenty of width for the team to attack into. Danilo Pereira. Ronaldo gives it away.
Your view, Alan Smith, on Cristiano Ronaldo's first half?
With good vision. He's got some room out there.
Flag has gone up for offside, tight.
Well, they are behind, so it's time for a change. They've got to try and improve their performance somehow.
Now Danilo Pereira and Tunes.
Rafa.
Pizzi.
Impressive in possession, passing's good, possibly dangerous. And that's a good stop from the goalkeeper.
Here's Holland. Goodwin. It's with Holland.
Well, he seemed to see a pass there that none of us could see from where we're commentating from. Danilo Pereira. Cristiano Ronaldo. Taking on a couple of opponents now. Cristiano Ronaldo! Saved by the keeper, but not decisively.
Referee has blown and he's given the free kick.
Well, that is a foul. I think on many other occasions it might be a yellow card, but not here. No, I was just looking at the player. I think he felt he was definitely going to get a yellow card there. He's relieved.
Well, I like the look of this from the neutral point of view, Alan. We're going to get an extra attacker on for the team that's done the better attacking, that are leading in the game now.
Well, they do say the best form of defence is attack, and that's the principle he's taken here, the manager.
They spread it out wide here. Chance to get some width into this attack. Just cleared downfield, not a proper pass, because the pressure is so intense. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Had a crack! That is a startling save.
That's all about reactions and agility.
Strong strike from long range and good goalkeeping.
Yeah, he would have been disappointed to get beaten, but nevertheless had to keep his eye on the ball.
An important time for this manager here, trying to manage the situation and keep the... Cristiano Ronaldo! Gone for the header, and we love to see that, especially you, Alan, but you could head it much, much better than this one.
Well, you've got to be committed to those headers, and he wasn't quite.
Here's Holland. Terry Antonis. It's with Holland. Well, they couldn't keep possession. They've given it away. Good vision here. Oh, he's in the clear here. No flag. Up for grabs here. A sustained level of performance from Portugal throughout this match. Just a few minutes of it left, and they're going to get the fruits from their labours. They've worked so hard, the team, to be in front here, and that's been... He might be through. Well, that could have been that, but the goalkeeper's kept his team alive.
Yeah, still in it, aren't they? And they might look back on that save as the turning point in this match.
In goes the corner. It's rather skewed off his head in the end.
Yeah, he didn't catch it properly. I think he probably closed his eyes there.
Spotted that well and intercepted. Here's Danilo Pereira. That looked promising and then broke down. That header takes the ball out of play. Guedes. Delivery to the far post. Good header back into the danger area. And here, it's the goalkeeper's ball. Terry Antonis. Referee's had a good look and decided, from what he's seen from this period of play, to add on 3 minutes. Ruben Neves. Andre Silva. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, he's tried his shot from long range. Dangerous pass, I think, with the keeper pushing it away. Now, not long to go. And another goal would wrap it all up. Well, the goalkeeper wouldn't want to be beaten from there, and he made sure he wasn't spectacularly.
It's a long way out, and sometimes they can
keep punched away by the keeper. It's going to be another corner. Corner played in. That's a good stop from the goalkeeper. That's the way it has finished here, with the whistle going now. A victory by a 1-goal. Easy. Teammates getting out of the way because they know he can dribble it here. Ronaldo! It's a goal which really defines the way this team is playing.
And we find ourselves in one of the great football cities, Liverpool, here at Goodison Park. I'm Derek Ray, and with me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and England fullback Lee Dixon. I'm very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It is Everton versus Manchester United.
Well, I'm excited about this one. Great atmosphere in here. Everybody looking forward to this game, especially me and you.
Over the touchline for a throw-in. And here's how Everton line up. England international Jordan Pickford will be in goal. Karim Rekik plays alongside Michael Keane in central defence. And it's two strikers up front who'll look to provide the goal-scoring threat. Bruno Fernandes has it. It's Manchester United on the move. Now what can they do from here? And the referee says corner kick. And now the delivery. Well, punch happy, the keeper. Pogba. Pogba! Staunch rearguard action. Smuggled away. Great pressure to win the ball back. And an effort he would like to airbrush from history.
Well, he should be doing better than that. He had options around him too. He chose the wrong one.
Well, a win for Manchester United last time out against Sheffield United. How do you see it going, Lee?
Well, a 1-0 victory at home is always a decent result. Not so sure they're going to win today, though. I'm predicting a draw.
Shaw. Gabriel Jesus. Shaw. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Well, the header didn't exactly go to plan.
Well, I'm not sure what he did there when he caught it on the top of his head, but whatever he did, it was a poor attempt.
Manchester United were the victors against Sheffield United. How do you see it going, Lee?
Well, Derek, they're in a great position.
Beautifully disguised ball. Pogba! Can they slot it home? Well, they had a decent reading of that ball in. Gabama.
Well, goalkeepers live a charmed life at times, but that was just brilliant. Really, really good goalkeeping.
And the cross is very much on. Splendid tackle, and the outcome is a corner here. So the corner played into the box. And how about that for a save from David De Gea?
It's just brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Quite a lot of discussion about him prior to this game. The rumours are true. He is going to end his wonderful career at the end of this season. And what a loss for the club that is bound to be, Lee.
Well, legend is a very overused word in my book, in football, but this guy deserves that label. He'll be sadly missed next season for sure. How do they make up for him not being there? Looks like the transfer window for me.
Tom Davis. Davis. On the ball, Richarlison. On the ball, Davis. And that is offside. Pogba has it. Bruno Fernandes. Juan Mata. Given away by Manchester United. Now Paul Pogba. Playing it. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Playing it in, keeping it low. Cleared away. Davis. Richarlison. Poor attempt at a pass, really. Prato. He has plenty of support. Robbed them. Bruno Fernandes. Here's Füllkrug. Well, they did have the ball, but not anymore.
Well, Derek, there's nothing between these two teams in terms of possession. Can someone take control of this game, take a few more risks? Hopefully we'll see a goal soon.
It's going to be United's free kick. The referee has gone back now to hand out the yellow card. Opted for the laissez-faire approach. Most would say good refereeing, Lee.
No, it's absolutely spot on. Keep the game going as long as you can, but then you can always go back and book him after the ball's gone out of play. Good refereeing.
Tremendous intuition to win it back. Lucas Prato. Will he finish? Fairly routine for any goalkeeper. Can they forge ahead from this corner kick? Let's see. And firing it into the area. Punching it clear. Richarlison. Well, body in the way. Really a very poor ball. And he's made headway.
2 minutes.
Gabriel Jesus. Well, they can say a big thank you to the goalkeeper. That was inspirational.
Well, that's as good as a goal at the other end. Brilliant save from the keeper.
And punched away. That's a fine-looking run by Gabriel Jesus. And it's come off the keeper. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. Second half then in this Champions League contest, and Manchester United get the proceedings underway. Promising sequence. Richarlison. Iwobi. The referee has given a corner. So the corner played into the box. So it's going to be a goal kick here. Lucas Prato. Gabama. This is Sergio Ramos. Well, you might say he'll be happy with some aspects of his performance so far, but not every aspect, Lee.
Well, no goals for him, no real chances either. He needs to help his team a little bit more just to get involved in the game. I think he would be the difference if he was playing better.
Running with the ball confidently. And I can tell you a goal has been scored at Anfield. Alan McInally with the details.
It's the second goal for Liverpool. 54 minutes played. 2-0.
Thanks, Alan. Lucas Prato. And that puts them in position. Richarlison. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV, and we have more action coming up from the Premier League for you. Real chance. Giving them a different option by moving in field. Just a reminder, we have more absorbing action from the Premier League coming your way here on EA TV. It's Manchester United taking on Brighton. And he takes on the shot. And the keeper gets in the way. And United will switch things around personnel-wise. And he's fired over the corner. Just couldn't capitalise there. He's played it out over the touchline, so a throw-in to restart things. Shaw. Rashford. Keeper's contribution, but what next? Cleared away comprehensively.
Well, they keep knocking on the door, and if you do that, the goal will probably come. Just look at the stats. Surely it's just a matter of time.
Gabriel Jesus. And putting his body on the line. Bruno Fernandes. It's there for him. Keeper did his job to begin with. And the defender finding a solution to the problem. Someone has found the net at Anfield. Who exactly? Alan McInally.
It's a third goal for Liverpool. It's been scored by Jordan Henderson.
Are they going to forge ahead? The opening goal. due reward for their efforts.
Well, they've made the pressure count. They really deserve this lead. Well, here it is, a striker's bread and butter, simple finish, but it's the positioning that gets him the goal.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored. And it is substitution time at this juncture, not just from one side, but from both. So back underway in this game, Manchester United with the advantage. Well, we had to interrupt Alan McInally in full flow there. Apologies for that. Just to confirm, Liverpool did score in that game. And they are seemingly cruising now, 3-0 in front. And they got into that crossing position, but dealt with defensively. Iwobi. And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. Really a very poor ball. Bruno Fernandes. Wan-Bissaka. Paul Pogba. Oh, a lovely ball. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Paul Pogba. Sanchez. Wan-Bissaka. Pogba has it. Bruno Fernandes has it. Here's Füllkrug. Well, that is how to nullify the opposition. Danger averted for now. Bruno Fernandes. Whatever it takes to keep them out. Lucatinha. Rekic. On the ball, Davis.
Well, Derek, the clock is ticking. The crowd are doing their bit, trying to get the players forward to try and get this goal.
Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Pulls it back. And he did what he had to do defensively. There might very well be late excitement. 5 minutes left. And the margin just 1.
Just listen to the crowd, Derek, urging their team on. Surely they'll get another chance.
Acosta has it. Here is Andre Gomes. And they deal with the threat this time. Gabriel Jesus. Here's Füllkrug. A bit of running room now on the wing. A wonderful intervention. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Good vision. Can he get onto this? He could pick out a teammate. Gabriel Jesus now. And there it is, the final whistle.
Can I ask you a couple of questions? Thank you for your time.
Very warm welcome to you to the south coast of England, to Brighton. The Amex Stadium is our venue. I'm Martin Tyler, he's Alan Smith alongside me. Premier League football for you very shortly. It's Brighton against Manchester United.
I love visiting this ground. Rarely been disappointed with the entertainment on offer. Don't think I will be today either.
Trossard. Here's a chance to go down the outside of the opposition. Gives it away. Brighton will play with these players today. Matt Ryan's in goal. Montoya starts alongside Bernardo in defence. They could go in front here. He has come to the rescue this time. Throw in to come. Couple of exceptional talents in a really good game that we might be focusing on.
Well, two excellent attacking players we are treated to seeing. They're really enjoying good seasons, and I'm expecting a bit more of the same today.
Matic! Well, they've gone for it right from the off, and they've got their reward with an early opening goal here.
You've got to be in a confident frame of mind to take it in the way that he did here. Wonderful finish.
Another angle on it here. Marvellous for Manchester United, they are in front.
Manchester United, number 31, Nemanja Matic.
Aaron Moy. Ezequiel Chalotto. Pröper. Sanchez. Cuts it out nicely. That would have been a foul, but the referee lets the game go on. Good advantage. David Pröper. He wants to play on the shoulder of the last defender. He's just got to get it right. It's all about timing. Here's Williams. We're hearing about a goal at the Emirates. Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Arsenal.
It's guided through. Very well read by the goalkeeper because the attacker was almost in. Montoya. Aaron Moy. Alan McInally with a brief interruption into our game, and we've interrupted him as well, haven't we? Just to confirm, Arsenal were scorers in that game, and they now lead by that goal, 1-0. Steered through. Rashford with the ball now. Rashford! He's put his body on the line there. Spotted that well and intercepted. On the attack here. Very good challenge. Trossard. Now a chance to get a bit of width into this attack. Now he wants to take them on. Looking to win it back. Trying to catch the other team out with a quick break here. Matic trying to slip it through. Frustrating for them, really. That was the opportunity to play on the break, but it's broken down. Good tackle.
Yeah, as you can see, the visitors trailing in the possession stakes. They've done so well. They've got some quick players in this team, and they broke out of defence with such pace. The manager will be delighted. The game plan is working perfectly.
Leandro Trossard. Bernardo. Aaron Moy. Trossard. Promising forward play from them again. He's got possession back for his team. They've set their standards so far, Manchester United. In half-time, a chance to regroup and think about the second half.
Yeah, and I think keep up that tempo, that intensity. Can't afford to ease off the gas.
Good defensive clearance there. Bernardo. He doesn't want to lose it here. He's got his tackle in, and the ball's gone out now. Really trying to use the full width of the pitch here to make some progress. Alexis Sanchez. Blocked off the pass there. An opportunity here, with some space to work the ball into. It's good work between these two. Takes the shot on. What a fine save. Well, they're doing their marking properly at the corner here. It looks like it anyway. Keeper controls it, never looked like bouncing off him.
It made it look easy, but his positioning did that for him.
Saw the pass and dealt with it. He loves these situations, Rashford. Off he goes. Shots on here. Has to score. Saved. Not decisively. Corner's taken. Disappointed that that didn't lead to more. That's half-time at 1-0. Manchester United with the second half now underway, and they are leading. Sanchez. Now Anthony Martial. Martial losing the ball. Jahan Baksh. Montoya. He made that look like a poor pass with a very good interception. Well, whether they're being forced back or whether they're just doing this as a tactic, it's hard to understand at the moment, because they're just saying, well, you throw your punches at us and we'll ride them. His teammates have recognised the potential of this attack. Not a good challenge by the defender. That's a good block. Alan McInally is covering the Arsenal game for us, and he's got news of a goal in that match.
It's a second goal for Arsenal. 53 minutes played. 2-0.
Wants to have a go. Keeper did well to reach it, but he couldn't keep it. Great jump and header away. Excellent attacking play here. They could open up the opposition now. It's the kind of thoughtful player that he is.
I think he saw the keeper out of position. He saw the gap, but couldn't hit it.
I think that's a good performance, isn't it, Alan, from him in the first half?
Well, he played really well, didn't he? And he got himself a goal to put his team ahead. He'll be pleased with that first 45 minutes.
Excellent interception. Just to confirm what Alan McInally was trying to tell you there before I interrupted him, Arsenal have scored. The score is now 2-0. Coming up for you on EA Sports, don't forget, don't miss this, the coverage of the Premier League fixture, Brighton and Hove Albion. They'll be facing Norwich City away from home.
Yeah, I've had a lot of supporters get excited about it, and I am as well.
What about Manchester United's next game, Alan?
They're playing Monaco in their next match, the Europa League quarter-final first leg, and difficult to call. I don't think there's too much between the two sides.
Oh, chance! Comfortable for the keeper.
I don't know if they can turn this around. Their creative players have not been at the party, really, today. Not been able to create the chances they normally do.
Put the ball into the middle. Dangerous. Well, it looked a chance, but it's ended rather tamely as a goal kick. Activity on the bench for the losing team. A substitute getting ready to come on. Montoya. Just a quick check on the clock, and there are 20 minutes to go. He's given possession away here. Here's Matic. Manchester United get the advantage decision. Martial! Keeper's ball. Bit predictable with the passing, and the opposition able to deal with that. On the attack here. Fred. Anthony Martial. He's broken up the play again, and in the nick of time. One or two players are warming up for the home team. We'll see who comes on. Benjamin Bourigeaud. Aaron Moy. There's been some real style about Manchester United's play. They have been the boss team, really, for most of this match.
Well, that's over the top of the defender, and one to chase.
It's a change that's got to be made now to try and pep up the attack, to try and get back on level terms. They bring on the extra striker.
Yeah, this team has had its back to the wall for a while now, and they do need a bit more momentum.
Counting down towards the end of the 90 minutes. 9 minutes left. James. Martial. This could be it. Played in the clear. That's a brilliant goal.
Well, how long's it been on? 1 or 2 minutes, I'm not sure, but he's marked his appearance here with a wonderful goal.
Nicely done in an unselfish way by the provider for the goal scorer.
Yeah, and no wonder the scorer goes across to his mate, because he was unselfish and laid it on a plate for him.
Restarting at 2-0. Montoya. Here's Bernardo. With his skill, here's a chance to have a run at goal and take the opposition on. Trying to pick out someone in the centre. Only partially cleared, so there's still some problems for them. Added time coming up. There'll be 2 minutes of it. Manchester United moving into the attack.
Any miscalculation here, it would have been a penalty.
It's all over. And there is the final whistle. Really good game to watch.
Some questions regarding the match. Yeah, no further...
game that should get pulses racing. Two of the foremost sides in Europe on a collision course. It's Manchester United. They face Monaco, and it's live on EA TV. And here we are at one of the great venues for football anywhere in the world, Old Trafford in Manchester. I'm Derek Ray, joined in the commentary box by Lee Dixon. Only 8 teams left in the race for Europa League glory. We're at the quarter-final stage of the competition. It is Manchester United up against Monaco. And he takes it on. A brisk start and a quick goal.
Well, the manager would have said, keep it tight at the back and see if we can nick an early goal, and they certainly have done. Well, as we can see, it's all about the technique. That's where the power comes from. Blistering shot.
Underway once more. Manchester United have hit the front. Fabregas on the ball. Aguilar. Running with the ball confidently. Targets to aim at. And a wretched cross, really, over everyone. Well, he failed to get it away properly. Can't miss, surely. And the keeper would have been disappointed had he not dealt with it. Well, he's given a corner, the referee. A punch-happy goalkeeper. He could pick out a teammate. A very effective clearance. Prepared to take on the shot. High degree of difficulty to hit it on the volley like that, and it was close.
Well, it's all about timing. You've got to wait for the ball to come down, and he's very, very unlucky.
James. Good numerical situation. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. Pogba. Juan Mata. Now Paul Pogba. Well, it might still work out for them. Well, a sloppy clearance. What can the opposition do with this? Terrific block there. Going for power there, but just too much elevation on the short lead.
Yeah, over the bar, Derek, with pace. He's a little unlucky.
Rashford. Pogba. A case of foiling the opposition by whatever means. Gabriel Jesus. Simple save, really. Possession changes hands, the interception there. Into the advanced position. He must finish. Always going to be the goalkeeper's ball. You've got to keep the ball a bit better than that. Couldn't keep the ball. Alexander Galavin has it. They've regained possession. Shaw. Good-looking sequence. Going about his defensive business with a minimum of fuss. Balde. Here's Ben Yedder. Balde. Now, do they mean business on this occasion? Looking for that final pass and for that chance to level the game. It's there for him. And he's done it. Parity again. A magnificent game unfolding. So, a level contest, 1-1.
Number 14, Balde Gaya Keita.
He's in control of the situation. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. Couldn't maintain possession, Monaco. Fabregas has won it. And breaking at pace with menace. Alexander Galavin has it. Balde. Galavin. Adrian Silva has it. Ben Yedder must score. And they've only gone and applied that finishing touch.
Well, look at this. Don't you just love counter-attack football? Absolutely brilliant. One key ingredient, pace. And they've got it in abundance. What they do to that defence from then on is absolutely brilliant.
Bruno Fernandes has it. Juan Mata. Here's Luke Shaw. Shaw. Gabriel Jesus. Happy to take on the shot. Staunch rearguard action. Alexander Galavin has it. Almost weighing up the opposition with a string of neat passes. Ben Yedder. He's got to score! And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily. Well, it's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is. And it might be a favourable situation, this, for Manchester United. Gabriel Jesus prepared to fire. Well, it might still work out for them. And a wild attempt from long range. Not one for his highlight reel.
Well, it's a poor choice. He's got other options on. Why is he shooting from that distance?
The electronic board has been held aloft. 2 additional minutes here. Possession lost, intercepted. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Ben Yedder. Teammates in the middle. No worries for the keeper. And that will do it for the first half here at the Theatre of Dream.
For Manchester United, coming off
The start of the second half in this Europa League quarter-final first leg underway.
Number 9, international.
Balde. James. Bruno Fernandes. Shaw. Shaw. Not a good pass. A foul it most certainly was. Free kick given. And we very much hope you'll join us for more live Premier League action on EA TV. It's Manchester United facing Bournemouth.
Yeah, it's very easy to build a case.
A really sumptuous ball. It comes to absolutely nothing. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Bruno Fernandes has it. Well, they must exercise caution standing off as they are. A chance to eat into their lead. It's not as though we didn't predict it. They were far too passive, and now they've paid the price.
Yeah, the manager will be furious to concede in such fashion. They're just not pressing high enough up the pitch.
Well, neutrals are getting their money's worth. 3-2 in this match. Well, possession is the watchword inside their own territory. Fofana. Alexander Galavin has it. Rashford. Bruno Fernandes. Just wanted to get it out of there. Crossing opportunity. Bruno Fernandes. Almost what you might call a jaw-dropping save.
Oh, he's got no right to make that save. It's absolutely fantastic.
Over it comes. A decisive clearance it was. Rashford. Goalkeeping of the very highest order.
Oh, it was a great shot as well. Great shot, great save.
Gets his glove on it. Fred. Now he must favour the cross. And that was a very fine read. Ruben Duarte. Electing to cross into the centre. Dealing with the threat that was real. And they do like to press whenever they can. Wonderful chance. Oh, that's fine goalkeeping. Real concentration. It's a corner. And firing it into the area. And he did what he had to do defensively. So 20 minutes to go. Alexander Galavin has it. Here's Ben Yedder. Maguire. Gabriel Jesus now. Might really be able to trouble them here. Surely the equaliser. Well, there it is. Real resilience for you, having been 2 goals down.
Well, here it is again. You're trained from a young age to get in those sort of positions, and never in any real doubt he'd finish that. Cool and composed.
And level again here. This has been quite the roller coaster ride. 15 minutes remaining. Well, he went strongly into the challenge, and the result is a throw-in. Bruno Fernandes has it. Tremendous intuition to win it back. James. Fred. On to Bruno Fernandes. Might be a chance here. Deary me, a golden chance missed. It might come back to haunt him.
Well, you learn the script time and time again, and he's now just gone and fluffed his lines.
Really sitting deep now. That could be problematic. Clattered away. Fred with it. And that is offside. Here's a change for Manchester United. Bruno Fernandes. Fred. Fofana. Now Slimani. Alexander Galavin has it. Ben Yedder. Tremendous defensive intuition from Sergio Ramos.
Well, the United fans are doing their bit. The noise is deafening. Surely.
Tremendous ball played through. Fine margins. Offside, but only just in this tight game.
Well, the game right there, Derek. The game right there.
Ben Yedder. Fofana. Trying to get onto the front foot with the minutes ticking away. A very good tackle. He continues his run. They might be able to get in now. Gabriel Jesus. Not a very complicated catch for the keeper. And that is that. The referee blows for full time. So many people thought this would be a very tight, tense contest. And lead it.
Hi, just a couple of questions for you. No further questions.
Well, here we are today. A great day it is, too, for football. We're at Old Trafford, a great setting. I'm Martin Tyler, he's Alan Smith alongside me. Premier League football is coming right up for you. Manchester United, and they take on Bournemouth.
Should be a good one. A lot of talk about the tactics these two managers are likely to employ. Beforehand, we'll soon find out.
Now he wants to take them on. Pogba. Spaced across the ball now. Here's the shot from distance. And it's a touch over the bar. United's corner. It's not really away. Poor clearance. No way through for the shot. Real chance. What a save. Not been tip-top Tottenham this season. Certainly not so far. Definitely below where they hope to be at this stage.
Well, definitely a season to forget, this one. I think they can wave goodbye to a Champions League position and wouldn't be surprised if heads roll at the end of this campaign.
This could be an opportunity. In behind the defence. Brilliant goal!
Oh, no wonder he goes over to thank the lad who set him up there, because that was a wonderful move. I think they've practiced that one on the training ground.
Different angle on it here. Manchester United ahead now.
For Manchester United, number 30, Alexis Sanchez.
Stopping the pass getting through with a good piece of anticipation. Here's Williams. Keeping the ball and looking for an opening. Maybe he'll cross it here. Come away with the ball cleanly. Great tackle. Read the play well to intercept. So there's no doubt that this guy's been dominating these stories coming into the game, and you can understand why. He says, Alan, he's considering retirement.
Well, he's no spring chicken, is he? It will be a blow to the club because he's been such an integral part of their performances, and he's a big presence in the dressing room as well. If he does duck out, they'll miss him.
Krug looking to attack it in the middle. And the goalkeeper can make a straightforward save there.
Yeah, you'd have been amazed if he'd have let that one in.
The game being played in one half of the pitch at the moment. The team with possession finding it hard, though, to get into areas where they're going to score a goal.
Here's Mata. Shot blocked here. Here's Ibe. Throw in coming up. The pass not completed, really. Swung into the box. Good try, simple save.
Yeah, could have saved that one with his eyes closed, I think.
And now a throw-in. Plenty of width for the team to attack into. Chong. Now he's got the ball, what's he going to do with it? That's a good challenge. Got to be. And that shot's blocked very quickly. Pogba. Mata. It's a very good interception. Midship. Trying to stretch the opposition, using the wider areas here. Clear opportunity. The ball's loose. Goalkeeper made the save, but he couldn't hold it.
Will through. Well, Old Trafford knows that their team could easily be level at the moment after that missed chance.
Great interception. Here they are, the Manchester United fans, hoping that this is a prelude for better things. They have got the lead, they haven't been at their very best, but of course they're capable of upping a gear. Sanchez taking on the opposition, and Sanchez! Oh, this is it! Well taken goal, and a good possession for them now. Now they're two in front. He will say he had to be there to score it, and that's true. But once he was there, he couldn't miss it.
Well, a lot of those defenders wondering where their goalkeeper was, but I think in this instance you can't blame him. Well, I know this manager's been working hard on the training ground on a certain shape, and boy, is it getting results out there.
Restarting at 2-0. Well defended, not just getting across, he thought quickly as well. We've got 2 added minutes. Well stuck out a foot, cut off the pass. Midship on the attack here. Shouldn't have said that. And there goes the whistle for half-time. So here we go for the second half. Blocked off the pass there.
United had more than enough of the ball so far, and no wonder they're winning. With that possession, they've taken their chances. They've played some lovely football to be comfortably on top here.
Getting the ball back and thinking attack straight away. Paulinho trying to turn over the play here. Gets his cross in. He's got it away. Our next action here on EA TV is the quarter-final, second leg Europa League fixture for Manchester United, and they'll be faced. Must score! Off the keeper, back into play. It's a great place to get possession, high up the pitch. And he's seen the shot. Well, he's reached that spectacularly.
I thought that was in, Martin, I've got to say.
Corner swung in. Eric Bailly. Now, can he take them on? Chris Smalling. Made sure the pass wasn't completed. We've got the away manager indicating he wants to make a substitution now. Strong, fair challenge, balls out for a throw, though. Substitution time. Lerma. Midshire. With his skill, here's a chance to have a run at goal. Golden opportunity now. David De Gea with the save, a magnificent save. Here comes the corner. First touch was good, but he's got to work hard to keep the ball. What about Bournemouth's next game?
Yeah, they're playing Spurs in their next match, and I do think whoever scores first is going to win this tight one.
This could be a chance from the cutback. Wonderful save. Good save by the keeper. They read the opponent's mind and got the ball. It's a challenge for the attacking team here against a mass defence. They'll have plenty of the ball, but they've got to try and break it down. Deflected behind. A clear corner. A substitute coming on to try and repair the damage now. Corner played in. Opting to punch that corner away. Now Williams. Mata. I love that. The skill. Well, now they've got the ball, what are they going to do with it? Pogba. Guiding the pass through. The shot is blocked. Diego Rico. Time ticking on. Just over 15 minutes to go. Shaw. Pogba. Attack building for Manchester United. Mata just took his eye off the ball. A chance to break away now on the counter. Here's Wilson. I think he saved them there with that interception. Tim Fosu-Mensah. I see a substitute coming on for the away team here. Not a great cross, really, for the goalkeeper. An easy piece of work. Well, we've only got 7 minutes remaining now. Williams. Sanchez. All about picking the rock. He's definitely got his goal touch with him today, hasn't he? The first was a decent one. Here's the second, and still time for more to come. A marvellous goal here.
The defenders seem to lose the concentration almost. They saw it coming from a long way out.
Different angle on it here. Well, we're in the last few minutes now, and the die has been cast in this game, really. He's going to make a change now. Midshire. Frederick Midshire. Lerma. It's a bit lazy in possession. Callum Wilson. Eric Bailly. We've got 2 added minutes.
There will be a minimum of 2 minutes of added
now
time.
Bailly. Nicholas Füllkrug. And here's Paul Pogba. And it's come to an end here with the final whistle. Well, it turned out to be a different kind of game to the one perhaps we set up for you at the beginning. Very one-sided.
Yeah, you end up feeling a bit...
Hi, sorry, can we just grab a moment of your time? Thank you for your time.
Well, it's always a great pleasure to be here in the Côte d'Azur region. We find ourselves in Monaco with football action on the menu. I'm Derek Ray, joined for commentary by the former Arsenal defender Lee Dixon. And we are readying ourselves for a second leg match at the quarter-final stage of the UEFA Europa League. It's Monaco up against Manchester United.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. We had a cracker of a first leg, plenty of action at both ends, goals. How important is that away goal rule? We're just about to find out.
Martial! And just like that, the Red Devils have scored.
Well, they were pressurising from the start, and in the end, it was only one result. Obviously, it's a tap-in, Derek, but it's the patience in the box I like. A predator's instinct, just waiting for the ball to come to him.
And both sides committed to wonderful attacking football. And the aggregate score, 4-3 here. It's with Fabregas. Here is Bakayoko. Adrian Silva has it. Cesc Fabregas on the ball. Adrian Silva. Aguilar. He's given it straight to the opposition. On the ball, Ruben Aguilar. That move looked as though it had genuine potential, but it's broken down. Balde. Cesc Fabregas on the ball. Ben Yedder. A really top-notch piece of defending. Clattered away. It's with Fabregas. Aguilar. He continues his run. Top-notch tackle. Delightful pass. Gabriel Jesus. He might be able to make it through. And it's a goal for Manchester United.
Well, they inflict a lot of pressure on the opposition, and that time the opposition couldn't cope with it. Well, Derek, take another look at this now. There's nothing much, really, the keeper can do. It was good play to get in that position. He's not going to miss from there.
Festival of attacking football. 5-3 on aggregate. It's with Fabregas. Aguilar. A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in. Dunk on the ball. Balde. Golovin. Well, no accuracy at all in terms of the shot unleashed.
Well, it's the care and attention, all that work to get in the position, and then way, way wide.
Lingard. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Bruno Fernandes has it. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. It's neat passing, confidence on the ball. Martial! Superb save from the keeper.
Well, that's what you're paying for. Defenders defend, goalkeepers make saves like that.
He's driven in the corner. Well, punch happy, the keeper. Lingard. Shaw. Here's Gabriel Jesus. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. It could be up for grabs. It might be a favourable situation, this, for Manchester United. Excellent refereeing. Advantage in operation. Slipshod passing. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes has a go. And up for grabs off the keeper. Throw into Manchester United. Often tempting to blow your whistle straight away, but the referee let it flow and then went back and handed out the yellow card.
Well, he thought he got away with it, hadn't he? He looked over his shoulder, then all of a sudden the referee's there with a yellow card.
He takes aim, and the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. And now the delivery, a very high degree of difficulty for any goalkeeper.
Sheer quality. Quality of the shot and certainly quality of the save.
Adrian Silva. Not what he was intending. Bad pass. Golovin. Given away by Monaco. Wan-Bissaka. Tremendous ball played through. Can he make it count? Well, body in the way. Foiling them effectively. Well, last gasp defending, but brilliant defending.
Well, Derek, if you don't close down, you don't work hard without the ball, you don't put a shift in, you end up with a performance and an atmosphere like this. The fans are not very happy at all. Been poor today.
Adrian Silva. Ben Yedder! Off the post and back in play. Adrian Silva. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Underway in the second half of this Europa League quarter-final second leg. Golovin. Monaco unable to keep it. Ruben Duarte. Ben Yedder. Looking confident with the ball at his feet. Well, the man for the dramatic diving stops, David De Gea.
Well, they practice agility in training. There's no one more agile than De Gea.
Excellent ball towards the front post. Fabregas. Thumped clear. James. And we very much hope you'll join us for more live Premier League action. And he's broken free. Martial, and he might wreak havoc. And it's 2 for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop him.
Top marks, finishing at his best. Lovely through ball as well. The timing was perfect. Excellent finish.
Plenty of work for the scoreboard operators on this tie. 6-3 on aggregate. Well, no doubt many of you have been hearing the transfer rumours. It does look as though the deal could be on, Lee.
Well, Derek, there's nothing like a transfer rumour to liven a dressing room up. Puts a spring in the step of the players, especially if you hear he plays in your position.
Well, it was fired straight at the keeper. No real difficulties for him.
No, decent position from the goalkeeper. Poor shot, to be honest with you.
Bruno Fernandes. Potentially freedom for United on the flank. Will it be? His third goal of the match, and you cannot argue with that.
Well, he's tearing this defence apart. They can't cope with him. Well, having scored 2, he's going to get the hat-trick at some point, you feel. He's just so full of confidence. Never looked like missing.
A lopsided contest, 4-0. Half an hour remaining then. Ganavin. Alexander Ganavin has it. Balde. Just knocking it around, looking to carve out a chance. Oh, nice work to get past his opponent. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Lingard. Untidy in possession. In full control of the ball here. Others in the vicinity. Not much time to make up his mind. Here is Fred. Fred. Bruno Fernandes. And just like that, the Red Devils have scored.
Well, they were pressurising from the start, and in the end, it was only one result. Well, here it is again. It's just a perfectly weighted ball in behind, and not a bad finish either. Great goal.
My goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. To keep the ball a bit better than that. Well, it's come down to the final 20 minutes here. Dunk. Now Slimani. Moving into the advanced position. Possession changes hands, the interception there. It's with Fabregas. Chance for Slimani! The goalkeeper relatively untroubled.
Yeah, he's not going to let that one in, Derek.
Lingard. Firing it in. And he scored not once but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's enjoying himself.
Well, here's the replay. He didn't panic, did he? Decent strike, good technique, bread and butter strike, really. But it's in the back of the net.
Let's have another view of that goal. Well, it's an out-and-out pasting. 6-0. Here's Ben Yedder. Fofana. Oh, nice ball. Just drifted into the illegal position. Offside, in the opinion of the officials. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. This is Sergio Ramos. Bruno Fernandes has it. Very good reading of the game to win possession back. And scope for the cross. Foiling them effectively. Corner kick played in. Well, it all counts for naught. And cleared away. Fred. And the keeper gets in the way. And United have the corner. Played into the centre of the box. And the keeper exuding confidence.
Yeah, doing his job. Right position, right time.
Wan-Bissaka. Gabriel Jesus prepared to fire. Not the easiest of situations for the keeper. Corner awarded to Manchester United. And firing it into the area. That's all they can conjure for now. Ruben Duarte. Fabregas. Wan-Bissaka. There it is, the final whistle, and that puts the official stamp on it. They are through to the next round.
Well, you can't say, Derek, they didn't...
Delightful pass.
Merci à vous d'avoir accepté de nous répondre avant de regagner le vestiaire. Voilà.
And welcome to a stadium that's always a pleasure to visit, Villa Park. I'm Derek Ray, joined for commentary by former England international Lee Dixon, and looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It's Aston Villa taking on Manchester United.
Yeah, really looking forward to this one, Derek. Excite me. Come on, let's see some entertainment.
Douglas Luiz. And the decision is one of offside here. Here's how the lineup looks for Aston Villa. How would you sum up this formation, Lee?
Well, 5-2-3, 3-4-3, lots of numbers. But the most important thing is the fullbacks. They need to supply support to their centre-back.
Has a go. And Martinez with the block. Possession and patience, the watchwords. McTominay, wonderful block. Just a bit too high with that powerful effort.
Yeah, he's just leaned back, Derek. Power was there, but not the direction.
Matt Target. Well, with the season winding down, it's still unclear who's going to be consigned to relegation. It does appear, Lee, that this race could go to the final lap.
Well, absolutely. It's very tight at the bottom, but you have to treat every game like a cup final now. Huge repercussions if you do get relegated, none more so than the financial impact to the club.
Teammate in support. And just like that, the Red Devils have scored.
Well, they were pressurising from the start, and in the end, it was only one result. Well, we can take another look at this. There's nothing much the keeper can do. Close range finish, really good play, and he doesn't miss from there.
So they're playing again. It's Manchester United with the lead here. Giving them the gift of possession. Useful looking position, you've got to say. Really good block. Read it superbly to take back possession. Promising looking ball. Not to be this time. So after that, a goal kick it'll be. Just a quick reminder, we have more action from the Premier League coming your way. It's Aston Villa taking on Chelsea.
Yeah, game after game, the season is relentless, but players just love to play. Give them a game any day of the week. That should be a belter.
He's trying to create something. Such an important block from Javi Martinez. Very much run-of-the-mill as saves go. They're certainly allowing their opponents to come onto them. Juan Mata, the case of foiling the opposition by whatever means. Giving it a try, whatever it takes to keep them out. Gilbert, now counter-attacking possibilities here. All hands on deck. He could pick out a teammate. Well, he got the touch on the ball, and so a corner it'll be. And firing it into the area. Well, body in the way. Oh, it's gone in! And you have to feel for him now. It will go down as an own goal. So, a level contest, 1-1. Alexis Sanchez. And vision shown by Alexis Sanchez. Keeper did his job to begin with. McTominay. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Juan Mata. And the cross is very much on. Pogba. McTominay. And Martinez with the block. United looking to forge ahead. Let's see if the corner helps them. Corner kick played in and fisted away. McTominay has a go. Ideal for the goalkeeper, for any keeper. Gakpo. Frédéric Gilbert. And the defender finding a solution to the problem. Sanchez. Untidy then. Alexis Sanchez. It's all about translating threats into goals. Pogba. Read it magnificently and intercepted. No worries for the keeper. The electronic board has been held aloft. 2 additional minutes here. Paul Pogba. Scott McTominay. Well, that is how to run at defenders. Wonderful chance. The shot wasn't really far enough away from the goalkeeper, was it?
No, but he picked up the flight nice and early.
So the whistle there. Plenty to consider based on what we've seen so far as the second half begins. Diogo Dalot on the ball. Space and time for the cross. Happy to take on the shot. Well, to deny him from point-blank range like that, brilliant.
Well, really, really strong goalkeeping. Spread himself, used all of his body, really good save. Well, they keep knocking on the door, and if you do that, the goal will probably come. Just look at the stats. Surely it's just a matter of time.
Gakpo. Could be a chance to break here. Well, it fizzled out. Now they've lost it. Well, he's got plenty of space on the flank here. Rashford! You know what? He's going to be annoyed with himself given the position he was in, Lee.
Well, yeah, they worked it really well, didn't he? He's got in a position to score and not really took advantage of that.
Now it's with Javi Martinez. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV, and we have more action coming up from the Premier League for you. It's Manchester United facing Spurs.
Yeah, I'm predicting a cracker there. Both teams will have a real go at each other, I'm sure.
Giving the ball away. Williams. Well, great read there to intercept. Nakamba. And very deftly cut out. And 30 minutes left for play in this match. A bit of running room now on the wing. McTominay must score! Can they put it away? Can they hit on the break? Poor pass under no real pressure. Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. Juan Mata. And now Rashford. And Paul Pogba waiting to fire. It comes to nothing. Now with Koch. Juan Mata. Scott McTominay. Sanchez. Happy to pass the ball, but remaining patient. Maybe breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Bryce Mendes. An important interception. Paul Pogba. Given away by Manchester United. 15 minutes remaining. Well, the fans enjoyed that pass. Frédéric Gilbert. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Diogo Dalot on the ball. Juan Mata. McTominay. Pogba. Well, that's a splendid piece of challenging. Manchester United throw in here. Well, sitting deep like this might be a dangerous game. He takes aim. My goodness, Lee, the goalkeeper had his work cut out for him, but delivered.
Yeah, that's what they do. Look at that save, a brilliant effort.
And a half-baked clearance. Now Paul Pogba. Giving it a try. Superb piece of goalkeeping to prevent them from falling behind.
Oh, top keeping that is. Top keeping. Well done.
James. Manchester United getting players forward and moving the ball around. Cleared away comprehensively. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that pass. Scott McTominay. Fruitful looking attack. Cleared away. James. And the cross is very much on. Terrific block. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Well, players back in position now. And the referee blows for full time. Two of the foremost clubs in English football, and they are ready for battle. It might well be a battle royal. Tottenham against Manchester United. Stay with us for live coverage right here on EA TV. Well, it's an absolute privilege to be with you tonight from one of the great world football cities. I'm referring, of course, to London. I'm Derek Ray here on the commentary box, and I'm joined for commentary by Lee Dixon. And very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It is Tottenham Hotspur versus Manchester United.
Well, I'm excited about this one. Great atmosphere in here. Everybody looking forward to this game, especially me and you.
Might be able to set up the chance. And it might be. Well, the shot from that position left a bit to be desired.
You've just got to hit the target. Let the power down a little bit and go for accuracy.
Introducing the Spurs starting 11. And this is a formation most people in the game are very familiar with nowadays.
Yeah, most coaches are adopting this formation. What it does give you is 2 holding players in front of the back 4 to protect them, but it also gives you 3 supporting players to that central striker.
Well, let's get an update from Molineux because there's been a goal there. Alan McInally with the details.
It's a goal for Wolverhampton Wanderers. 8 minutes played, 1-0.
It's there for him. And a goal right off the bat. No wonder they're jumping for joy.
Well, it's good play. Ian Wright always told me, stand in the middle of the goal. It sounds simple, but you don't have to get a lot of goals from that position.
Underway once more. Manchester United have hit the front. Steven Bergwijn getting news of a goal in the Arsenal match. Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Arsenal. It's been scored by Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. He was 1-on-1 with the keeper, who narrowed down the angle, but he found the back of the net off the far post. 12 minutes played, 1-0.
Alan McInally with his finger on the pulse. It's with Bergwijn. He's had to go for it. Wins the ball. He's got space. Still possibilities. Attending to his defensive chores. Untidy in possession. And teammates to play it to. And watching it all the way, tipping it over for the corner. And now the delivery. Fist on ball. And putting his body on the line. Played into the centre of the box. Punched away. And they'll have to throw it back in play. A Spurs free kick it's going to be. Given away by Tottenham. Shaw. And now Fred. Very straightforward for Hugo Lloris. Son. Here is Fred. Matic. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Takes some progress with the ball at his feet. Back from the byline. And it's in for Manchester United. They are on a victory course.
Here's the replay, and I can see why the keeper's a little frustrated. He thought he got enough on that to keep it out, but it's just come past him and he's unlucky, really.
It's going their way, 2-0. News of a goal at the Emirates, Alan McInally.
It's a second goal for Arsenal. 31 minutes played, 2-0.
Alan McInally keeping us right up to date. Vertonghen. Son. Ndidi. It's with Bergwijn. Well, they get high marks for that move, but they couldn't make it count.
Well, as you can see, United haven't had too much of the ball, but on the break...
And it might be, and it's come off the keeper. Just wanted to get it out of there. He could pick out a teammate. Smuggled away. Martial. Manchester United throw in here. Getting news of a goal in the Liverpool match, Alan.
It's a third goal for Liverpool. It's been scored by James Milner. The attack seemed to have broken down, but a player on the ground managed to thread the ball through to him, and he took the ball on the outside of the covering defender to blast home from close range. 39 minutes played, 3-0.
Thanks very much as always, Alan. Well, the free kick needed to be a lot better than that. Straight into the wall. Kane. Any sort of lead is important. They have the lead. What have you made of it so far?
Well, it's all going well for United. It's tight. Control of the ball is key when a game is like this. They have the players to do it for sure, though. But they'll be the happier of the two teams at half-time.
The referee's verdict is 3 additional minutes.
3 minutes.
And it's Gabriel Jesus. And he cuts inside. And just a whisker away with that effort.
Well, he chose his instep. Good technique, just wide.
Given away by Tottenham. Fred. What a save from Hugo Lloris.
Well, he's had his critics in the past, but not me. I think he's a fabulous goalkeeper.
And fisted away. Well, that is the first half. Really tense battle so far. And now the second half is underway. Here is Fred. Martial in the middle. Kane. Ndombele. Untidy in possession. It's Manchester United on the move. Martial! It really is such a free-scoring performance. Just nothing the defenders can do about it, seemingly.
Well, as we can see, it's all about the technique. That's where the power comes from. Blistering shot.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we? Well, we're underway again, and this game was finished as a contest a long time ago. Vertonghen. He's protecting it effectively. Well, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. And a change for Spurs at this juncture. Son. Promising sequence. And space for the cross. Has a go. And they've only gone and applied that finishing touch.
Well, Derek, it was a good delivery into the box, but you have to question the defending there. They simply don't react quickly enough.
No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. Kane. Here's Ndombele. And news of a goal at Anfield. Here's Alan McInally.
It's another goal for Liverpool. 59 minutes played, 4-0.
Thanks, Alan. Corner given to Spurs. And firing it into the area.
Tottenham really controlling possession, but after that it's been really disappointing. Players are looking at each other. You've got to take control, you've got to take responsibility yourself. Make something happen in this game.
Ndombele. And now Lucas Moura. Clean challenge. It looked as though he might have been onside, but he was just a fraction off.
Oh, I'm not so sure. I'd like to see that again.
Just a quick reminder, we'll have live coverage of the Champions League semi-final first leg. It's Spurs against Atletico. Will it be? Well, it's goal after goal after goal. Just no end to this. A brilliant display.
As we can see, right place at the right time. Striker's instinct is to be there or thereabouts. Keeper has no chance.
So they restart the game, and only one team in it. White has it.
Substitution for Manchester United. Coming off the pitch.
And a quick reminder, we have FA Cup semi-final action for you here on EA TV. It's Manchester United taking on Liverpool.
Yeah, Derek, what a game that will be. I can tell you from experience, winning semi...
And he takes on the shot. Not far away at all with the volley.
Well, to catch it like that, you've got to have really good technique. And oh, so close.
Now Ndidi. Lo Celso. Well, let's get an update from Molyneux because there's been a goal there. Alan McInally with the details.
It's a third goal for Wolverhampton Wanderers. 73 minutes played. 3-1.
Alan McInally with his finger on the pulse. Will he play it in? Giving it a try. And the attack fades out. Joe Gomez. Moving forward effectively. Danger averted. Marcus Rashford. Bruno Fernandes. Well, there might well be scope for them to counter-attack here. Shaw. Let's go now to Alan McInally because there's been a goal in the West Ham match. Alan.
It's a second goal for West Ham United.
Intelligent threaded pass here. Splendid defending, and it needed to be. Aware of the threat, solving the problem. Wan-Bissaka. Room to manoeuvre on the wing. And it's whipped in early. And behind it goes the concession of a corner here.
For Manchester United, coming off the pitch. Number 17.
And over comes the corner. Well, punch happy, the keeper. Pereira. Pogba. Can they convert? What an important piece of defending. And 5 minutes to go. Breaking at pace. Storm weathered, it seems. Not sufficiently accurate, that pass from Lucas. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. It's with Fight. And possession lost, intercepted. And 3 minutes will be added on for stoppages. And Paul Pogba failed to keep hold of it. Now Dyer, and just the 1 minute left in normal time here. Winks. The final whistle then, and now at the very least we know that we...
Just a couple of questions. Thank you, that's all the questions.
Nerves are really jangling now. Just 4 teams left in the FA Cup, and the stage is set for an enthralling semi-final here at Wembley. It's Liverpool, they face Manchester United, and it's live on EA TV. And hello to you from the home of football here in London, Wembley Stadium. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary as always is Lee Dixon. And we have action from the semi-final stage of the FA Cup just moments away. It is Liverpool versus Manchester United.
It's almost within touching distance, that final, but this is the biggest game of the tournament for me. You have to be strong, you have to be brave. Can you get into that?
Pogba! Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. Alexander-Arnold. I think you have to feel for any defender charged with the task, Lee, of keeping Mo Salah quiet. He can be fantastic to watch.
Well, 4 goals in his last 3 games. He's in superb form. He's going to be really hard to stop. The defenders need to be on their game.
He's given it straight to the opposition. And you need your defender to take charge. Well, Sergio Ramos has been figuring prominently on the back pages in recent days. If reports are to be believed, this could be his final season as a footballer. Could it be he's about in position to give them the lead, maybe? And a goal right off the bat. No wonder they're jumping for joy.
Well, here's the replay. It comes off the keeper, and he's every right to ask where his defenders are. They were second to react, and it's in the back of the net.
Underway once more. Manchester United have hit the front. Virgil van Dijk. Wijnaldum. Fabinho now. Henderson. Fabinho. Origi. And a Liverpool throw-in forthcoming. Manchester United throw-in here. Well, that's a completely wasted throw-in. Milner. Well, the cross was deep, a little too deep. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Chance to attack using wit. Sanchez. Has a go. Tremendous block. Alexander-Arnold has it. Now Origi. Sanchez. Oh goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. Alexander-Arnold has it. Throw into Manchester United. Here's Ramos. Matip. Possession lost, intercepted. Fabinho. Wijnaldum. This is Salah. Giving them the gift of possession. And the cross is very much on. It's been aimed towards the front first. Punching it clear.
Well, as you can see, United haven't had too much of the ball, but on the break they've been devastating. The pace really hurts defences. They've been electric when they've had the ball.
And given the defender's touch, the referee says corner. Played into the centre of the box. Not the result from the set piece they were looking for. Room to manoeuvre on the wing. And he's made headway. Couldn't keep the ball. Shot attempted. The keeper there to make sure nothing untoward happened. It's with McTominay. Now Paul Pogba. Well read to ease the pressure. It might be perfectly set up for the counter-attack, you know. Mane. Origi. A wonderful intervention. Well, they are on the wrong end of the scoreline. Well, visionary passing. And they'll regard that as a very disappointing end to the move. A very disappointing effort.
Well, he's in a great spot as well. It's all about the decision-making, and he makes the wrong one.
And we very much hope you'll join us for more live Premier League action on EA TV. It's Liverpool facing Arsenal.
Well, that should be a really interesting matchup. Atmosphere, I'm sure we're going to get an absolute belter, Derek.
Wan-Bissaka. Options in the centre. Pogba! Oh, it's gone in! And you have to feel for him now. It will go down as an own goal.
Well, let's see that again. I don't want to look at it as a former defender. I've scored a few of these in my time, and they were always my fault. Not playing for all of them. Important the players pick him up from here on in.
Well, that own goal has put them behind. So the whistle then, we're at the half. And the second half commences with Manchester United on top. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. So a throw in here. Diogo Dalot. Juan Mata. Giving it a try. Well, that's not going to help the cause, an effort like that, Lee.
Well, sometimes you can just get a little bit too cute. Put your head down, put your laces through the ball and strike it.
It's with Fabinho. Mane. At the semi-final stage of the Europa League, the first leg coming up live on EA TV. It's Manchester United facing Getafe.
Yeah, the atmosphere is going to be crazy for that one. Semi-final crowds are normally on their A game. Let's hope the players are too. Should be a great game, Derek.
Oh, surely. Almost what you might call a jaw-dropping save.
Oh, he's got no right to make that save. It's absolutely fantastic.
Mata. Pogba. Beautifully timed. Sadio Mane now. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. End product or not. But didn't quite do enough. Well, not to be in terms of the counter-attack. Fabinho now. Origi. And they could get one back here. And a fine stop. Milner. Can he put it away? How on earth did the goalkeeper get there?
Well, he's dived forever, hasn't he? He's got that strong hand on it. It's a brilliant save.
To be replaced by number 23, Shakir.
And over comes the corner. Fist on ball. It needs an accurate cross. McTominay. That is a moment he would dearly love to have back if possible.
Yeah, it wasn't his best effort, was it? But I bet he thought, I haven't got anything on. Why not try a shot?
Wijnaldum. And they'll have to throw it back in play. Milner. Now Origi. Plenty of forward momentum here. but can they produce? It's got to be! And how about that for a save from David De Gea?
That's just brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
Liverpool corner given. And now the delivery. And the defender takes care of business. Sadio Mane's cross. And fisted away. Fabinho. Origi. It looked as though he was going to score, but last-ditch defending is something you know about, Lee.
Yeah, he was hassled, it made him hurry his shot, and it's close.
Pogba. Untidy in possession. Oh, lovely weighted ball. They might be in. Attacker versus keeper, and keeper wins.
Oh, I always put my money on the attacker. Not this time. Brilliant goalkeeping.
Alexander-Arnold has it. Shaqiri. Good idea, that particular move, but not to be. This might be ideal for the counter. Can they take advantage of the situation? There's so many possibilities, but it didn't happen for them. Gabriel Jesus prepared to fire. And the keeper exuding confidence.
Yeah, doing his job. Right position, right time.
Just 10 minutes to go. Sadio Mane. Useful looking attack this. A chance to whip it in. Shaqiri! Well, he didn't miss by all that much with the header. Just a little bit off target. Fabinho. Milner. Origi. Tremendous intuition to win it back. And showing fine vision. Must score! Going for power there, but just too much elevation on the shot lead.
Yeah, over the bar, Derek, with pace. He's a little unlucky.
Cuisance. Well, in the second half here, and it's almost, Lee, a case of whatever they've touched has turned to goals.
Creating and scoring goals is the hardest thing to do in football. United have ticked all the boxes in that department for me. Lovely to watch. And look, the players have got smiles on their faces. We like that.
We have entered the final minute of normal time.
The fourth official has indicated there will be
and the referee is going to add on 3 minutes. The ball with Michael Cuisance. Bruno Fernandes! Begging to be put away. It really is such a free-scoring performance. Just nothing the defenders can do about it, seemingly.
Well, here it is. How do you like him? In an open goal, please. No goalkeeper, no defenders. Where were they all?
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. The referee blows for full time, and Manchester United go marching on to the final.
Well, it was such a dominant performance.
Wan-Bissaka, options in the centre.
Time for just a few questions. Thank you for your time.
This is the big night. The two teams have come a long way in the Europa League this season, and now we are down to the last four. It's the first leg this evening. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live on EA TV. And here we are at one of the great venues for football anywhere in the world, Old Trafford in Manchester. My name is Derek Ray. With me in the commentary position is the Arsenal legend Lee Dixon. And only 4 teams are left. We're at the semi-final stage of the UEFA Europa League. It is Manchester United facing Getafe.
Well, you can almost smell the final. Just breathe it in, Derek, breathe it in. But semi-finals can be really twitchy affairs. The players get very nervous because they can see what's around the corner. Stay focused.
Well, punch happy, the keeper. He succeeded in getting his fist to it. And offside is the decision. It must have been very closely.
Well, yeah, the linesman's got the best view of them all. I think he got that right.
Well, this man is a natural as footballers go, Anthony Martial. What do you expect to see from him in this match, Lee?
Well, he's got all sorts going on.
Surely! And he got to it fairly easily. He has very much been the talk of the town going into this match, and the rumours have been confirmed. He's elected to end his illustrious career at the end of this campaign. A massive loss for the club, Lee.
Yeah, it really is. Obviously, he's going to be missed very much here. He's a key player on the pitch and in the dressing room. No doubt they'll be looking at the transfer window ahead to try and strengthen and fill that gap he's going to leave.
This is Nemanja Matic. Here's Martial. A really top-notch piece of defending. Throw into Manchester United. Crossing possibilities. Shaw. A wayward effort, and it's not going to help his team, Lee.
Well, wayward indeed. I think he had more time than he thought, and he just rushed it a little bit. Technique was all wrong.
James. Nemanja Matic has it. Really sitting deep now. That could be problematic. Well, the clearance half-hearted. Matic. On to Bruno Fernandes. A chance to whip it in. They could nudge in front. No, just couldn't quite keep himself onside. The flag has gone up. Massa. Pedro Leon. Alcácer. And that's an important intervention. Making excellent progress with the ball at his feet. Couldn't keep the ball. Good vision. Can he get onto this? Fruitful looking attack. Foiling them effectively. Nemanja Matic has it. On the ball, Coleman. That strong play here on the shielding front. On the ball, Cucurella. Alcácer. Aware of the threat, solving the problem. Pedro Leon. Alcácer. Oh, a lovely ball. Well, it all counts for naught. James. Getting forward. Matic. And putting his body on the line. Cleared away comprehensively. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Fred. Fred! And on the basis of that effort, quite clearly, he's not wearing his shooting boots at the moment.
Well, it was a strong effort, used his laces, but screwed it well off target.
Rashford. Here is Fred. Nemanja Matic has it. Martial. He's had to go for it. Wins the ball. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Oh, lovely weighted ball. They might be in. And the cross into the middle. So a throw in here. Arambari. Alcácer. Just couldn't keep the ball. And Martial looking to make headway. Can they take the lead here? Well, he failed to deliver that time.
2 minutes.
Marcus Rashford. Fred. And now Rashford. And that will do it for the first half here at the Theatre of Dreams. It is the Europa League semi-final first leg, and the second half begins. Well, the pass not finding its target. Here's Ramos. Shaw. And a throw-in it's going to be. Mauro Arambari. Lost it. Well, you might say he'll be happy with some aspects of his performance so far, but not every aspect, Lee.
Well, no goals for him, no real chances either. He needs to help his team a little bit more, just to get involved in the game. I think he would be the difference if he's playing better.
And Manchester United might be able to profit here. Corner, a punch-happy goalkeeper. Here is Fred. Wonderful block. Fred. Will he play it in? Pedro Leon. Don't forget, we have more live action from the Premier League coming up here on EA TV. It's Manchester United facing Crystal Palace.
Yeah.
Firing it in. A case of foiling the opposition by whatever means. They've given it away. And 30 minutes left for play in this match. Bruno Fernandes. Really sitting deep now. That could be problematic. Well, great read there to intercept. Nemanja Maksimovic. Pedro Leon. Teamwork might be the key. Mata. Thumped clear. Maksimovic has it. Real danger. Alcácer. Arambari. It looks promising. Well, that is how to nullify the opposition. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Simple for the keeper. Fred with it. Rashford. Maksimovic has it. The cross is on. And after the cross, a tremendous block. Nemanja Maksimovic. Coleman. Crossed into the penalty area.
But you do feel one Manchester United goal will clinch it. The fans know so, but do the players?
Williams. Fred. Rashford. Can they take the lead? A goal it is. At long last, they've broken the deadlock.
Well, it's been so close, this game. Tactics have played a part. Now they're going to have to change the tactics and see what happens. Well, let's see that one again. It's all about the contact. Does everything right. He's not bothered where the goal is. He knows where it is. He gets a beautiful strike on it.
So back underway in this game. Manchester United with the advantage. Jason. And possession lost, intercepted.
Well, it's really loud in here right now. United almost over the line. Most of the hard work is done.
Teammate in support. Well cleared away. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. And the cross is very much on. Terrific block there. Firing it towards goal. An attempt like that, never likely to trouble the keeper.
No, he's got his positioning right, but it was a poor shot in the end.
1 minute remaining. Strength and control, a big part of his game. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time.
2 minutes added time.
Full time then, and it's advantage Manchester United after this first leg.
Well, Derek.
Time for just a few questions. That'll be all, thank you.